Grand Tuesday. This is Dee with Divine Needle. It is April 20th, 2021. Oh, 8:30 a.m. Hmm. Busy day yesterday. I slept in, so I'm a little like getting around this morning. Man, did I need it. I ran and ran all over, back and forth yesterday. I left with something red and came back with something black. Anyway, all that running. Taurus, happy birthday. Taurus, and from 1 to 2 degrees, an electrical storm. What's interesting is we're getting ready to have a little cold snap the next 2 days here, which has caused some freeze warnings. So I feel really bad for people who put their plants out because they need to cover them up tonight. Oh, an electrical storm. So I almost feel like this is some sort of excitement in the air to me. That feels like excitement in the air. We'll have to see what the reading says. There could be some excitement in the air. Well, that's the way that feels to me. For some of you, it could be just sudden, like, tower moments, possibly. Remember, towers can be, well, they're always good. And when you look back on them, you'll go, yeah, that happened for a reason. But, yeah, so for some, this could be a tower. But I feel like there's excitement in the air. I feel excited, so that's what it feels like to me, some sort of excitement. Well, let's see what Osho's in. We need some guidance. Okay, rolling ahead now. Let me see, do I hear them? Yeah. And Ni's off doing something. I hear Gabriel. We've also got a new visitor in our house the past couple of days. The kitty cats know it's here. Yep. They've been behaving strangely around both of the doors leading towards my bedroom. Okay. So all the kitties have noticed it. I was too tired to find out who it was last night. If it continues, I will. All right, let's get to this reading for the collective daily mission readings. What do they need to know to guide them on their paths? One almost came out. Oh, there we go. There's another one. Told you that electrical storm, some excitement in the air. What was the one that landed first? Boom! Inner voice. Oh, inner voice. Oh, I love that. I love these cards. They speak volumes to me, and I read them very much based on their pictures, not so much the bottom. Some excitement. Inner voice. My stomach's growling, sorry. All right, let's look here. It's really interesting. there's some excitement in the air. And it feels like it may have to do with children somehow, or a child. For some of you, um, the dark woods all around, but heading for that rainbow, kind of Fool card energy, childlike energy, innocence, investigating the unknown, excitement in the air. This card here is using your other senses and your inner voice, your guides, ancestors. You know, if you have a voice talking to you, sometimes it'll even come in your own voice inside your head. And yeah, you've got a team that's trying to help get you through the holodeck maze. Mhm. It's almost like when this little kid jumps through this, they see that. The balance in life, the yin yang. See the two faces here, the two dolphins. Complete happiness, joy, peace feeling. The upper face feels like peace and zen. And the moon symbol, how it's cupping, um, it's cupping air that almost looks like water, doesn't it? Hmm. Very interesting. All right, let's take a look at what they're going to bring you down just a tear, tear. There we go. All right. Let's see what the cards have. It's always interesting. I'm really late getting my bundle moving today. I was so worn out. And we had some weird stuff happen last night. I can't even remember what it was. Because I remember thinking back, wow. Oh yeah. My husband was up really late with tummy issues. And then yeah. Everybody was up really late, except for me. Well, I was up later than I wanted to be, but yeah, weird. It was a strange evening. Maybe due to that new visitor we have here. Could be. Maybe that's what my new adventure is all about. Going through that rainbow to find out who it is on the other side. We'll find out. Anyway, okay. For the collective overall energy, please. For the collective overall energy, please. Page of Swords. Page of Swords. Okay. What's our highest priority? So some sort of incoming message. Highest priority flipped hard. A bunch. A book. Emperor, politic, warrior, Hector, eminence. Oh, wow. 2 suns, 2 Venuses, and Aries. Gotta pay attention to that. My stomach's growling. It's like, feed me. I'm trying to ignore it because I want to be a slimmer, trimmer. Yeah. So just a few extra pounds wouldn't hurt to get off for sure. I'd be happy with more than that, but who cares? My husband likes me fluffy. All right, back to the reading. I digress. What does everybody need to be mindful of and or prepare for? Mindful of and/or prepare for, please. And there it is. Man, that came out. High Priestess. There it is. High Priestess right there. That is very much what that inner voice is. Very much what this energy of that card is, too. Underlying. Bink. Oh, the Mason working together. Building things brick by brick, stone by stone. Oh, yeah. Okay, that feels interesting. Let's take a sneaky peek. I always like sneaky peek. Okay, Messenger of Earth. Building things brick by brick, Messenger of Earth. Full card. We had two of them yesterday. And Queen of Swords, cutting out what no longer serves. And King of Swords, the king and the queen. It's a pair. It's a pair. Yeah. Looking good, guys. It looks good. Nothing to sneeze at. All right. Let's get into this. We have the Mason underlying energy. Remember, we got two messengers, air and earth here. The Mason. Three of orbs. Upon the first stare, ex nihilo nihil fit. The philosophy that every work is built or comes from a pre-existing work. The Mason is completion and inauguration with a materialized work product to show for yourself. It is the spirit of merit by your side, of hard work and dedication that pays off. This is a spirit of architecture, of construction, and material works erected brick by brick, stone by stone. Labor omnia vincit. Hard work conquers all. Hard work is our underlying theme. Overall theme, some message coming in, maybe from an air sign. Could be very much internet based, because the air, right? Electricity. Remember our Sabian symbol over here? Yeah. Excitement in the air. Yes, in the air, all right. A message of air. So I was right. That's not so much a tower that's bad. It's exciting stuff going down, guys. Exciting. I'm so stoked. Grand Rising, you guys. Oh, we do the live readings. Brown Beauty, how are you this morning? Miss Tamu, I love you. Anyway, we do the one card pulls and readings like that later in the day. In the mornings is generally the daily guidance reading for everybody for the collective, and then on Thursdays and Fridays I usually do all the sun signs. So through the day. Anyway, so thank you. He's fast asleep still. He usually clocks 2 to 6 hours more sleep than I do. Not even joking. The earth signs can sleep like nobody's business. Air signs, not so much. Yeah. We're not good at sleeping because, we're afraid we're going to miss out on the adventure. Can't have that, can we? We can't be missing out on the adventure. No. So sleep tends to elude the air signs a bit, but that's a thing. Anyway, so the overall energy is this excitement and energy in the air, and it is about the air for sure. Messenger. It is the Page of Swords, Stronghold of the Zephyrs. The Stronghold of the Zephyrs, or Page of Swords, comes bearing an important message to you or an opportunity about your social status, community relations, a political or legal matter, higher education, greater social network that you are a part of or engaged with, or a matter pertaining closely to your pursuit of glory. The Page of Swords appears as affirmation of victory to come if you agree to take on the challenges and walk through the gauntlet. The presence of the stronghold of the Zephyrs can also be an emissary sent by a deity of war, battles, or storms, a divinity of the skies, winds, or air, or a excuse me, or a pantheon from the Eastern Hemisphere. Fascinating. All right, our highest priority day. Be all up in the fathering energy. Enlightenment. Hector, Emerson's. That card always is take no prisoners. I always hear that whisper in my head. Take no prisoners. Get out them swords. Okay. Key 4, Major Arcana, Emperor. The Aries card, Commander of Intellections. A very, very good card. Fathering energy. When the Emperor appears to you, your power of self-determination is being affirmed. You have the power to determine what is and what will be for yourself. Your task, define your destination and then lead the charge. The Emperor appears when you are being called to direct and reign. Overcome your fears because it is now time for you to conquer a new frontier. Wield your authority with aplomb. The Emperor. Controlling energy. Also, all the energy of all the kings, which is amazing. Controlled fathering energy, right? That's the wise father you go to when everything seems crazy. They're a good leader. They'll set you in the right direction. Why is that square popping out to me? The square, the cube, Saturn's cube up here is really popping. And the tubes coming, it looks like tubes. I know they're horns, but it feels like tubes coming out. What's interesting is, and look, see the tower back here? There's a tower. Like I said, this feels tower, electricity in the air moment. Excitement. There's a tower here. That cube. My husband was very stuck on a remote viewing that we saw. It totally confirmed what I've known for years now, just because of High Priestess inner voice stuff. But about reptilians, Pleiadians, and Antarctica. And the system underground, some of it is similar to this with these tubes running to each location under there. That's probably why this card's sticking out to me. Okay. Maybe some more FYI on that? Could be. Incoming messages could be about that. For some of us that are into that sort of thing. Because they really want to know what's really going on down here. Okay. Now we got 2 suns and 2 Venuses. This is an Aries card, and this is the Sun in Aries, which we just came out of. Sun just went into Taurus. Which is interesting, because we do have the Sun right under that. Key 19. Which is a 10, completion. Completion and new beginnings. Anyway, the politics, 3 scepters. I want to get my butt in gear here. I'm digressing a lot today. Ruminating out loud. We had a fantastic day yesterday. Just exhausted, but so fantastic. We finally, yeah, that self-determination thing, that's me. I pulled a rabbit out of my ass. Not even joking. Okay, the politic, three scepters. The politic is an omen validating glory achieved through diplomacy, tact, pragmatism, and prudence. The Three of Scepters portends expedient success. This is a spirit of ingenuity in wielding your personal brilliance, social intelligence, and psychic dexterity to successfully navigate complicated social or political situations. This is the spirit of established strength by your side. Here we also see powerful allies supporting you in your endeavor. I do have powerful allies. Extremely. The Nomos. It's funny because the ships come in during storms. I'm wondering if I'm off on a new adventure because I know that I had Palladian ships pick me up and it was about diplomatic. It was all diplomatic stuff. Wheeling and dealing. Diplomacy. Because it's time for the cat people and the dog people to have a good time together. Yep. Time for that war to be over. Interesting. So I may be, because these cards mean something totally different for me much of the time. And this feels very connected. All right. Anyway, so yeah, powerful allies supporting each other. Could have something to do with the internet or air or the energy coming in, high priestessy type stuff, right? Depends on who you are. I bet there's others of you besides me that have been being picked up. Some of you. Possibly part of the diplomatic, team. Okay, key 19, the warrior. That is the sun card. A very, very happy card. But it's also about gaining enlightenment. Lots of it. The son of the Magi signifies competence and reciprocity. Here we see our consciousness expanding. Yep, that's this. The master of the mystic light appears to you when you are on the verge of confronting potential with reason and truth, through which you shall create goodness. Goodness is the creation with purpose arrived at through reason and truth. Here is victory in the battles you fought for your own independence. You've broken all chains. You've detached yourself from that which had tried to control your will. And now your light shines freely out into the world. The warrior is also the spirit of fighting to protect others, fighting in service. This is success and glory you achieve not for yourself, but so you can be in the empowered position to help others thrive and grow. This is the spirit of heroic acts. Inscribed upon the warrior's gloves, Liberatus profundunt omnia luce. Freedom floods all things with light, and luceat lux vestra. Let your light shine. I love that. Luceat lux vestra. Let your light shine. You are now liberated and triumphant. Hear, hear. Liberation because of wheeling and dealing. Yeah. I know what my path is. It's negotiating the terms of surrender for everybody. That's surrender. Take no prisoners. Damn right. Because it is the age of Aquarius. It's time for the cat people and the dog people to have a good time. Yep. No more of this hanky-panky business going on. The Hector. Five of Swords. I love this card. It's very Aquarius. Yeah. A lot of people see that and they go, ooh, that's a bad card. And I'm like, no, it's a good card. Sometimes a little struggle is what is required to get you down that little path to the sun. We have the sun right here. Sometimes the struggle has to be there. It is a path. Not everybody chooses, but many of us need to walk that path, and we know it. hmm The Hector, 5 of Swords. Hector was the greatest warrior of ancient Troy, and through that namesake, the Hector is the spirit of indomitable strength. But it is an indomitable strength at any cost. In other words, winning at any cost. We have to win this. It's written into the stars. There's no other option. Just saying. All right. The 5 of Swords marks a defeat of your opponents by unfair advantage. The 5 of Swords denotes an imbalance of power in the situation at hand. Heed also, the Hector is the spirit of that which, upon first impression, is predicted by all to be victorious, but who will end in defeat if you do not learn the important lessons the Hector is here trying to impart to you. Indomitable strength does not come from lording your power over others. It comes from using your charisma to sway others. Perhaps the diplomats. Persuading and swaying diplomats. I know who that means to me. I have a funny feeling I'm going to have more interesting diplomatic relations with Pleiadians and others. Yeah, that's happened more than once. The Eminence, 9 of Orbs. Venus and Virgo. A very nice card. This is, to me, this feels very, see how the birdie is on the finger? The birdies represent angels. And that's very much the birdies. Some of your team whispering to you, divulging secrets, and helping guide you through this diplomacy. Yeah, the Eminence. A very good card. 9 of Orbs. The Eminence is a spirit personification of upward mobility and material fruition born out of your own hard work. All that we have done and invested in has propelled us to the top. And yet now that we are at the top, are we feeling isolated and alone? All that glitters is not gold. See, I don't believe that. I love shinies. I think everything that glitters is gold. And you guys, if you use that mindset, everything. The woman pictured here in the 9 of Orbs is the same woman pictured in the 9 of Swords, and yet upon first impression, they appear so different. Inner lives versus outer lives can be unrecognizable from one another. Nevertheless, the Eminence appears as your spirit ally, and when she makes her presence, she is here to support your endeavors toward elevating rank, reputation, and to increase your material gains. When the 9 of Orbs appears in your reading, this is a message from Spirit to heed. Everything is for the best in all possible worlds. Very interesting for everybody. And it's going to be a very interesting day. I'm excited. Hey, Miss Amy. Hello, Lena. How's it going? Grand rising to all of you. Happy Tuesday. And what do we need to be mindful of? Prepare for High Priestess. Big adventures, big new adventures, dealing and High Priestess energy and being able to negotiate. Negotiation time. High Priestess, Key 2, Major Arcana. So, a pretty big day. And this energy for you guys can sway 5 days either side of this. Most of you are on target here. You have your hand, a little mama, giving a little shove on the bottoms of the children. Come on, catch up with everybody else. Right? Okay, here we go. The Priestess. This is Sophia, or wisdom personified. She guides you toward the deepening and broadening of your knowledge. Aspire for scholarship to wield the power of discernment. The priestess is the queen of the angels. When the priestess appears to you, she instructs on the cultivation of your wisdom and intuition. The summation of the choices you have made in the landscape of thoughts you have painted for yourself have taken you to the threshold of a particular path. And now it's time to venture deeper, farther. Here is the wellspring of magic. So we got a couple of threes on the ground. We also have the sun and Venus doubling down in the reading, and Aries doubling down. Interesting. Got Mars in Capricorn here, and the moon, of course. You know, I didn't look at where the moon was today. Let me give it a quick peek before we're out of here. Okay, where are you today? Today's the 20th. In Leo, 3 degrees right now. Interesting. Taurus. Now you've got a stellium happening. It happened in Aquarius, happened again in Aries. Now it's happening in Taurus. Major lineup going on down there with the Sun, Mercury, Venus, Uranus, Gaia, and Black Moon Lilith. I might do it. Yeah. It's interesting because, yeah, you've got 3 representing the goddess, and then you have the messengers, the sun, right? And Mercury. Has a lot to do with that lightning, I have a feeling. Definitely. Timekeeper's at 12 degrees and Jupiter at 26 in Aquarius. And of course, Pluto being quite at home in Capricorn at 26 degrees. Mars is getting ready to exit Gemini and go into Cancer. I bet the Geminis are going to be very happy about that. Okay. I just wanted to see where everything was located. All right, let's see if there's any outgoing messages going on here. Outgoing from Osho Zen. Oh, yeah. Beyond delusion. Yeah. Liking that. Very much energy like this. Seeing through it, though. The butterfly symbolizes a major birth coming out of the chrysalis, right? It's all about the air today. The butterfly's air. It's coming from the waters. It feels like you're out into the air. Electricity. I feel it. Oh, yeah. And pushing through. This card on the bottom, I always feel like this is pushing through. One's pushed through. See the face in here? That's pushed through and blossomed out. It's all about air, including that kind of contact, internal contact. Ooh, it's an important day today, guys. Just want to say that. Yeah, it's an important one, and it's about working with others and getting a situation under control using Emperor energy. All the kings. All right. I hope you guys have a fantastic Tuesday. Fantastic. I know I'm going to. I got so much to do. I just don't even know where to start, but just start and, yeah, be this energy. Let's go adventure. Anyway, have a very good one. Love you guys. Talk to you soon. Tomorrow, maybe later today, we may be doing some live streams. Anyway, later, guys.